Greetings once again, you spacefaring adventurers, Duuz-Diz-Din, back again with Eden Zero. After rescuing Rebecca and the other beekeepers from being turned into furniture, the depraved and dilapidated world Gilth was consumed by the chronophage. And with the crew back together, their mission was to continue finding the other shining stars, since they had also discovered Sister on Gilth as well. As it turns out, the person that Wise had picked up, Homura, was a student of Valkyrie, and was searching for her as well. Thus why she sought out the Eden Zero. And following a bit of a lead, the crew of Edens travels to the place of legend Iron Hill, where they find Hermit sitting upon one of the statues. Have we already found another member of the Shining Stars? Or is all not what it seems? Join me as we find out, shall we? Xiaomei, this is a pleasant surprise, isn't it? I'm Xiaomei, remember? You can call me the narrator of this story. 4 shining stars are needed to restore power to the Eden Zero. The one called Witch is in charge of the ship's defenses. Shiki and his friends discover his sister, a gifted healer who has a little bit of a foul mouth. The 3rd shining star, Hermit, was just discovered. But will Shiki and friends be able to recruit her as easily as they found her? You know it's never that easy. I should have apologized to you in advance. The story from here on out is, sad to say, a little bit mean. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, no kidding. Just a wee bit mean. Oh, right, new opening. Cool. Birds flying in space. Ooh, okay, a pretty mellow opening. Rebecca, Wise. Oh, the buddy suit. Pino. Yes, Hermit. Witch. Noah. Elsie, Jesse. Okay. The crew. Draken. Oh, yes. That's right, that's the next arc. Oh wow, revealing the suit? Yes. I didn't realize we were both tweeting cleavage. The various planets. The super virtual planet. So that little girl is Hermit? No way. And I think we found her in a heartbeat. No kidding. We lucked out. Please tell me all the shining stars are women. Most good. More accurately, I estimate that they are female-type androids. I'm a feline type. No one asked you a goddamn thing, Happy. I'm sorry, that was me. I had a strong feeling that this place was worth checking out. Was it just a feeling that she had? I thought she had some clues. Oh, this is her favorite spot in the universe, after all. Huh. I wonder why. Oh, something feels off. Yeah. Let's go and get her. Moscoy! What's wrong? Is Hermit okay? Doesn't look like it. I think she's unconscious. Weird. I don't see any outer damage. There are way too many system errors for her to begin. Not going to be able to heal anything serious. And poor Hermit. Hey, Professor, what about using your mechanic? That's not going to cut it. The little girl is one of the 4 shining stars. Well, she is an android, so her appearance and age don't really match up. Yeah. Moscoy! I'm not kidding. Either reactor is clear, system clear, monitor and sound system are operating as well. I did not detect any viruses either. In a normal sleep state, huh? So what's wrong with her? Well, your human skull heart has been severely damaged. Her heart? I bet something really scary must have happened to her. Ooh, you don't know the half of it. Enough to close her off emotionally. There's gotta be some kind of way to help her out. You do not fully understand the concept of heart. I hate to say it, but I have no idea how anyone could fix an android in a state like this. And there's only one option left. You have to go inside of her mind. From there we can fix her broken heart. That's for him to come up with that on the fly. Enter her mind! It's like, Shiki, why would that be the first thing you think of? Sorry, Shiki. I'm not exactly sure it works like that. How would you propose we even go about pulling that off? You can't just build a machine that does that? Let's see you try. Sorry, but would you say that a heart has an easily recognizable shape? Yeah, it kind of looks like a circle with the top mushed in. But if she has a smush circle? Shiki, no way. That's enough, Shiki. You dumb suggestions aren't helping anyone. I feel terrible for her. If it means fixing her broken heart, I'll do whatever I can. Are you gonna cry now? I'm not gonna cry. I think the big old cryberry is kinda cute. I'm not crying, damn it! Travel inside. What a brilliant idea, my Demon King. We may be able to save Hermit after all. Bet you wanna dive? Dive mode? And Hermit's heart is located inside planet Digitalis. There's a hyperbole that Hermit's heart is in there. What's Digitalis? You mean her mind is somewhere else entirely? To a degree, yes. In current state, she is called Daimo, where our consciousness is inside a digital world. What kind of dream is she having? Close. Digitalis is more like a virtual space than a dream. Oh god! It's Sword Art Online! It's actually also a planet. Alright, because it makes perfect sense. It's a place where you could never hope to reach in the flesh. A super virtual planet Digitalis. That's where we gotta head to save Hermit. Then let's go already. There lies the problem. You cannot travel as you normally would. There's only one way in. You must enter in the digital state. Like log into an online game. Digitalis was originally one of the servers for an MMORPG called Rogue Fantasia. It's a fantasy roguelike game. I heard rumors that the game was eventually shut down when an incident happened a few decades ago. Sword Art Online! Correct. The incident you're referring to is quite a peculiar one. The game, once docile NPCs became sentient, but they're all NPCs. They were, but they became as conscious as you and I. They caused the game's core balance to crumble in a single night. Soon afterward, the NPCs improved the game's programming. Gotta love that, and continued to thrive within the game as if they were really alive. The planet that's home to a bunch of NPCs gone rogue. Oh, I would Herbert be there of all places. I suppose because she was always a fan of that game. It is what made her happy, something to let it close her heart. And if that's the case, then I fully trust the Demon King's instincts to dive. Right, let's go save Hermit. Dive room. I love the cartoonish letters. Oh. Skin tight. The chalice is virtual space, meaning that we can enter without needing to leave the Eden Zero. It's all up in your naughty bits. You'll not be able to offer you any backup from her. You should be able to use each of the abilities you have without issue. That's all you have. And finally, avoid confrontation. As any damage you sustain while inside the digital will affect you. If you die in the dream, you die in real life. Because you're able to die in Digitalis. Yeah, dangerous manger. Let's go out there and fix Hermit's heart. Logging into Digitalis. It's like your funeral then. Godspeed. Says like go initiating full dive into the digital world. Good luck everyone. Oh, I want to go to Digitalis with them. Oh, welcome to Digitalis. Begin by creating your avatar. First, big tits. And a big... Oh man, that's funny. You know that would have been the first thing you see. You can always tell a noob because they made everything ridiculous. Or at least someone who's played the game thoroughly first. And it's just like, this is just my for fun account. I get you're some kind of machine. Hold on a second, what's an avatar? Oh god. Ooh. I liked him with the long ears. Wolf, what's all this? Oh god, Nietzsche! This is awesome. Man, I know I shouldn't be wasting all my time on this, but look at me. You sit and do this forever. I know that's right. Wow. She just went for cat ears and cattail. She is nothing if not on brand. And that cleavage. This must be a fantasy-like game. And happy. Come on. Be at least a little bit more creative. It reminds me of Granbell. It took everybody else so long. They're probably just busy making their avatars look cool. They could have just picked a random one. Well, something's headed this way. Oh, they're here! Yeah. Oh, I miss Rave Master. I was all ready to go home. No, dogs don't seem that bad anymore. Hi there. See, who are you? Stop shaking your face. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am the prince of a fallen empire. I was a master swordsman who vows to lead his people to avenge my homeland. That's Homero's backstory. Crap, I said it out loud. Why did you pick up your character picking a male? Well, because I could, that's why. Alright, what about this? The game asked me what mount I want, so I decided to pick White Stallion. Oh, White Stallion. That is a majestic steed, I'll have you know. But it's purple. Homer? It's not even a horse. Booty. That's where you're wrong. According to my resources, that is a horse. The hero of the Holy Stone once rode that ugly-ass horse. Turned to Timonium? Warrior of the Holy Stones. Ugh. Why do you keep making me miss Rave Master? Also, that voice coming out of that body. It was one thing to read it in the manga, but oof, that's kind of throwing me a little bit. Oh, come on, you gotta be pulling my leg. Wait a second, who are you? What do you mean? It's me, Wise. I mean, it's me, Wise. Oh, God. Do I want to know why you picked a female character? Oh, give me a break. What am I gonna do? Of course. Immediately gropes the boobs. Touch my big boobs all day. You suck. You girls should take a hot steamy bath together. You're still a man, you pervert. Hey, look, you're just trying to use your imagination here. Please, Rebecca, excuse me for trying to have a little fun. I probably should. I use my imagination. I miss this design for Pino. I only ever see it the one time, and it just made me go, aw, she's adorable. It is I, Pino. What the hell? You're human. She's so cute. Is this acceptable, Happy? You're absolutely adorable. Hey, looks like everybody made it. Oh, God. I forgot forgot about this. I had a hard time deciding, so I ended up with my usual self. That ain't cheeky. That just made me a little stronger. That's way more than just a little. I appreciate this. Oh god. Oh, that's what you guys say. This place reminds me of Grandma. See, I liked Cheeky best when he had like the long hair. Oh no, I mean, Bashma always goes for the short spiky hair, so to have one character with the long hair was kind of cool. And then he cut it, which reminds me of Grail, so I went ahead and picked the hairstyle I had back then. It sure brings back memories. Good time. Hope they're all back to normal by now. Don't cry. I know this world is originally an MMORPG, but it looks like there's not much of an in-game HUD. By having such a realistic graphic. What is a HUD? This stems from heads-up display, the thing that's always scattered around the screen in video games. Yeah, it's just like, we had it turned off. Here is your HUD. It's just like, oh god, sensory overload. That is exactly why I don't play a lot of MMORPGs. Except there's usually no stats or HP display that you get an RPG. Yeah, it's total garbage. Let me mod it up a little bit. Oh, let me remind you that we can use our actual abilities while on this planet. Oh, you're right. However, we're not allowed to modify the planet's data in any way. Oh, so that means machine maker and any EMP activities. I can see the illegal actions understood. You know that means we're pretty much dead weight, right? What happens if you break the rules? Like other online games, breaking the rules gets you banned and no way of getting back in. Oof. That actually does really put Pino and Wise at a disadvantage. I don't actually remember how they worked around that. Check it out, there's a cool looking town nearby. It's gotta be where we get our first quest, right? Let's hit max level and finish the end game and become epic hero. To save Hermit. Used a lot of terminology there. I can't wait to do nothing. He's so bad. City of Dramil. Looks just like a real city. Yeah, this place isn't that bad. And over there has its own testimony on its own. Fairly good. Yeah, Tantima. Yeah, that's close to what it was originally named in Ravemaster. I forget what it was called in Ravemaster though, but it's close to that. Tantima. And you happen to be a traveler. Well, welcome to the green city of Dramil. Yo, is he an NCC too? Oh, they did say the NCC are conscious, so why not? It made me happy that there are more players logging in recently. Are we players? There's people like you who dive in from outside world are known here as players. And people who have always lived in the play are called MCCs. Oh, but if I be honest, we're a little different from NPCs of the original game. Why does he keep making that face? When the game first launched, you were programmed to always say the same lines over and over again, like living in a nightmare. I bet. The circumstances were right. You can say a different line depending on the player's game progress, and I'm so sorry to hear that. If you don't mind, can we ask you for some help? Have you seen someone called Hermit here? I'm afraid not. It's a big city after all. Someone here might be able to help you. Go ahead and ask around, and fancy a good chat. I don't know, but I think he's real. Yeah, I can't believe it's just a bunch of data. Yeah, no, I bet they all have hearts too. Aw, cheeky. What's wrong, huh? You look troubled. It's just that when they're that realistic, it's hard to tell the difference between players and NPCs. And it seems like it'd be easier one to impersonate the other. You gotta mention there's been an increase in players, right? I checked it out, it looks like there's still an active player base. In other words, there would be players trying to impersonate NPCs. Hope to lure us astray. We have to be aware of our surroundings. Well, let's try and find some information on Hermit. What do you do? Split up and ask around? No, you go to the local tavern. That's where you find information. I love the old-timey music. Like, dude. I really do love this design for Pino. Ah, so cute. So what did we find out, team? Well, it said they thought they saw her in the northern city. That is everything. You mean after all that? It doesn't seem too reliable. So plan then. We head north tomorrow. Time for some shut-up. Hey, you're not gonna just log out? Yeah, one cozy night here couldn't hurt. Rebecca Darley. How about you take a hot bath together? Oh my god. Yeah, I wanna log out. Facility of Christia. Ah, here it comes. Welcome to the Traveler's Lodge. Hope you had a safe journey through the night. Will you be staying here? Woman. Sorry, but I'm afraid it is that kind of establishment. Ooh. You've got little Negroes here. Little ones attacking NPCs is against the rules. And then you'll be banned. Unfortunately, I'm one of the chosen. I can't be banned no matter how many NPCs I kill. Hermit, what atrocities have you endured that you caused you to close off your heart? You're gonna find out. Hey, witch. Some strange looking data got mixed in with our circuit. Were you being hacked? Most likely. The Ian Zero cybersecurity should be impenetrable. If Hermit were here, that would actually be the case. I don't know who they are or what is they're after. This could be bad. If this continues, it might affect everyone in Digitalis. Yeah, you've been hacked. Oh, but it's not what you think. Freaking Homer in the back. I love Happy too, just doing the pose. Dynamic T-pose. Check out the scenery. I can get used to this. I'm the total fancy world and I'm loving it. I still find it pretty strange to be able to smell and taste things in the virtual world. That's exactly how realistic the game is developed to be. The only thing that's missing is some big scary monsters to show up and trying to murder us. Oh, hey! Why'd you have to jinx it, asshole? It's awesome. We had monsters like this back on Granbell. Except they were machines, and they had nothing to do with it, so we never had any customers. They're so lucky, I can't believe we found one. I could just knock this guy out, right? I think so. There you go. Oh wait, please don't hurt me, I promise I'll come in peace. We can talk, and it's an NPC, and the NPCs have evolved. All of them. Even the monsters, I guess. I'm not a bad guy or anything, I'm just doing my job. Your job? Wait, hold on. I guess I am an event boss, so maybe I am a bad guy. You see, it's in my program to trigger the main storyline quest called The City Treasure Was Stolen. In another city here called Christia. Oh, adventurers will party up and adventure to seek out stolen treasure. Then stumble upon a dark cave where I live. Or the climax of the quest reveals that I was using the treasure to protect the people of the city the whole time, making the players out to be the bad guys. Oh, I just spoiled the quest line! Dude! Everyone skips the dialogue anyway. I read the dialogue in video games. I like to get immersed. Actually sounds like a pretty fun storyline. Aw, he's crying. Now he's sad. It's true though. Nobody reads that crap. Why? Shut up. You're the type of gamer I don't care for. Mr. Event Boss. Oh, what a thing to call someone. If you don't mind me asking. What are you doing here? Huh? Right, the northern city. Something horrible has happened in the northern city of Christia. I don't believe the rumors, but he's the real deal, alright. Who's he? Jamilov the Killer. He's a Christian and as terrible as people make out to be. A serial killer? That sounds dangerous. He's a horrible person who's killing players and NPCs willy-nilly. Now he's in the city of Christia. Is Jamilov a player like we are? He can't be, otherwise he would get perma-banned for attacking an NPC, right? He is a player, but for some reason he hasn't gotten banned yet. Next to him, Chrissy is now in shambles. Jeez. I didn't remember it being this bad. He's been on a rampage. Players and NPCs are being slaughtered and all the questlines are being ruined. Luckily I was able to escape before getting myself killed. Boss Monster, we're on a quest looking for a girl named Hermit, who might be in the northern city. Do you know who she is? Girl named Hermit. Absent-minded player I've seen. You know her? Maybe. There's a girl who hangs out on the hill all alone outside the city, not doing events or anything. That's gotta be her, so she's in the North City. Yeah, rehearse her. Thanks, Mr. Monster. Yeah, she's there. You gotta hurry up and get her before the weirdo does. Wait, you're not actually planning on going to Christia, are you? Sure we are. Hermit's our friend. No matter how dangerous it is, we'll save her. Yeah. These guys are the real deal. Is it perpetually night here? Actually, yeah, it might be. This is just horrible. I don't see a single person around here. Hold up, there's someone over there. Oh, hi, traveler. Welcome to the city of Christia. Enjoy your stay. Hi, traveler. Welcome to the city of Christia. Enjoy your stay. Oh, geez. NPCs aren't good. They're way too boring. Probably if they're just programs is almost painful. Simply won't cut it. Only beats a rush of hunting players. Am I right? My beloved prey. Oh, God. Freaky. There's no doubt about it. This guy is Jamilov the Killer. Here's the problem, little one. There's some new players showed up in Digitalis. I came out to say hello, but I went to the wrong city. For what? It turns out it was a party. Some good-looking veteran players staying at an inn. They were more annoying than they were boring, so I dealt with them. Go ahead and take a look. See, just over there. Isn't it just beautiful? Yeah. Please help me. They're still alive. Crap. Ooh, they're already dead. My power keeps them from ever logging out. Not that logging out would save them from me such a hopeless demise. You bastard. If I let them log out, then I won't be able to savor their final moment. That's no good. Ugh, he's dead. I'm sorry, I haven't formally introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Jamilov, the chosen player. In the real world, I have a great pleasure and acquaintance of the infamous Jack and Joe. The Drac and Joe. You know him? He's one of the 6 members of the Richard Galactica, said to be able to destroy planets. What? Those guys are real? You're scared? You're scared, aren't you? It appears to twist the face of fear on women. Ugh. Yeah, I remember this guy. I was particularly ready for Shiki to boot that ass. I don't give a damn who you're friends with or not. You're pure evil, and I'm gonna stop you. Ziggy, you told me you lied that day. Maybe true that machines have a heart, but humans are void of anything that's so pure and kind as that. It does seem that way sometimes. Aww. Memories. Adorable. Aww. Rebecca's memory was happy. Oh right. Wise's. Man, when was that revealed? Huh. When Shiki was found. Homura. Aw. That's a bit of a spoiler too, now that I think about it. Oh, that's definitely a spoiler. Holy crap. Huh. What is this? Oh, Zhao Mei. Oh, this ending has some beautiful visuals, though. Good stuff. Lots of dialogue, lots of exposition, but it's mostly just set up for what we're about to see. And Hermit's one of my favorite characters, but what she's been through, it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. Like, what Hermit's mindset is completely understandable. Like, no, I understand. There's a few fun twists and turns in this storyline, too, and this was one where Mashima really kind of switched a lot of things around here and there, so it was actually pretty interesting. But this was where Eden Zero went into some pretty heartbreaking directions. Like, it's some gut punches. Not the hardest of the series, but, you know, for a while it's some pretty good gut punches. But hey, let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.